Welcome everybody, my name is Lucas Tyndale, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about how to find love this year. That's right, it's possible. This can be your year. I know someone who a few years ago didn't know if their year was ever going to come. And it came. And the reason it came was because they did the work and they prepared themselves to have the great relationship that they always wanted. So I'm going to tell you the things that I told them that helped them have the relationship that they always wanted. Before we go any further, I want to slow down and I really want you to get this point. This whole message today is really about you deciding that it's about you becoming the best you possible, more than it is about you finding someone great, or more than it is about someone great finding you. First, you want to be the best you. What if someone found you and you weren't at your best? You may lose that good thing if you're not ready for it. So this year, it's about you committing to you and making sure you're the best you can be. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I want to tell you guys to do is invest in yourself. How valuable are you? How seriously do you take yourself? How seriously do you take what you want? Don't you think you deserve the world? Don't you think your joy, your love, your happiness, don't you think those things are priceless? And don't you think you deserve it? Have you ever been in a relationship where you felt like someone wasn't valuing you? And you said, I can't stay with this person because they just don't value me. They don't see what I'm worth. They don't treat me like I'm worth. You know what the crazy thing is? Most of us don't treat ourselves to our true worth. You are worth so much more value than the little bit of investment you've been putting in yourself. This is your year. This is the time where you say, forget it. No, maybe we're not going to go on a vacation. Maybe the kids can't have all the fancy shoes that they want. I'm taking my money and I'm investing in me. I'm going to invest in some new books. I'm going to invest in some training. I'm going to invest in getting a life coach or a counselor or some help. Someone who can help me grow and become a better person so that I can have the love and relationship that I've always wanted. And here's a mistake that a lot of people make. They feel like their only mission in life is to raise kids. And I'm a father and I adore my kids. But if I make that my only mission, what becomes of me when they grow up and have their own lives, right? So we have to be careful and make sure we invest in ourselves. Now that you know it's important for you to focus on who you're becoming more than who you're finding, and now that you focus on investing in yourself, you've subscribed to this YouTube channel. You did subscribe to this YouTube channel, right? Okay, so you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and now we want to focus on making yourself available. That's what it's about. You want to make sure that you're showing the world that I'm available now. How do you do that? Do you get a t-shirt that says single? Do you get a hat that says, hey, I'm looking for somebody, looking for love? What do you do to show people that? Well, the first thing I would suggest, man or woman, smile. Show people that you are an engaging person who's interested in meeting new people. For friendships, relationships, whatever ships they may be, you're interested in setting sail on a ship somewhere, somehow. And that starts just by something as simple as smiling, making eye contact. You know how many times you walk into the store or into the doctor's office or whatever it may be, and you don't even look up to acknowledge the people in the room? That's a mistake. If you want to get to know great people and you want to get to know somebody great, you have to show people that you are somebody great. And I believe you are somebody great. It's just the world doesn't know it yet. And the world doesn't know it because you haven't shown it yet. So it's up to you to shine your light. It's up to you to show the world that I'm someone who's looking for someone, or I'm someone who's looking for someone to find me. Point number 3, play the numbers. No, I'm not talking about the lottery. This is not about winning some game. I'm talking about what's known as the law of averages or the law of numbers. This concept has been found to work in sales and in dating. You have to play the numbers. That means the more dates you go on, the more likely you are to find someone who you actually like. Or don't even start with the date. Start with phone calls. Start with messaging. Start with something where you engage different people to get to know different people. You have to sample and see. You have to see what you like, because you may not even fully know. You don't even know it's out there. Like, there is a guy who will open up your car door, open up the door to the restaurant, pull your chair out, push your chair, and you didn't even think that existed anymore. You thought that was long gone. And now you're like, wait, I like that. That does exist. Okay, well, let me start adding that to something that I'm going to be looking for. So that's really important. The law of averages, the law of numbers. Play the numbers game. And I'm not saying be a player. Okay, to all the fellas out there, like my man said, I play the numbers game. So, when the girl asks me, what's up? I'm like, hey girl, I'm just playing the numbers. My man Lucas said, play the numbers game. So I'm playing you. Nope, I didn't say that. Nope, I didn't. That's a disclaimer. I did not say that. I don't mean that. Be honest about it. Okay, it's cool to be honest. If you're dating more than one person, don't keep it. It doesn't have to be some big secret that you're dating more than one person. That's what dating is. Dating is getting to know someone. Unless you say we're exclusively dating, or we're now in a monogamous monogamous one-on-one relationship, then you should be okay to date and get to know other people. So you need to do that. Again, it's been proven. I'm a person who loves sales and marketing, okay? It's been proven in sales, it's been proven in relationships that the more doors you knock on in sales, the more likely you are to make a sale. And you probably will have to get 99 no's to get one yes. So 1 out of every 100 people you meet in sales will actually buy something from you. So you have to meet a lot of people to finally get to a sale. Likewise in relationships, you have to meet a lot of frogs, ladies, before you get to your prince. Now, I didn't say kiss a lot of frogs, and I definitely didn't say sleep with a lot of frogs. I said meet a lot of frogs to get to your prince. It's okay if he's a frog. Enjoy the meal. Enjoy the time. Practice some of the things that you want to learn about yourself. Remember when I said invest in yourself? And you probably listened to another one of my YouTube videos. If you haven't, subscribe and watch the rest of the videos. And I probably gave you some advice about being a brighter person, a happier person, whatever it may be. And now you're sitting on this date and you're like, wait, he said smile more. I don't really like this guy that much, but if I smile more, it'll be good practice when the right guy comes along. Remember, become the best you now so that when the right guy comes along, or guys, be the best you now so when the right girl comes along, you're already ready already. You're hot and ready like Little Caesar's pizza out here, right? Hot and ready, ready to go, ready to have a great relationship. Tip number 4 is speak positively about your future relationship. Now, I know this can be hard because there's something about us that often wants to look at the negative. Isn't it funny that you remember people by their negative flaws, like big head Larry or bad breath Jerry or crazy lady so-and-so who I met somewhere, right? We often describe people by their flaws instead of remembering good things. And the reason we remember negative things is because as humans, we want to remember problems and negative experiences so that we don't experience them again. And that's totally normal and natural, and that's innate in you. But you got to start seeing the positive, and you got to start speaking positive about your future. Okay, fine. You've never had a successful relationship. That does not mean there's no good men. Okay, guys, you've never had a successful relationship. That doesn't mean all women are crazy. All women you've dated were crazy, maybe. Stop telling yourself these crazy stories, because the stories you tell yourself in your head dictate the behavior that you show. And earlier I talked about smiling and showing that you're available and all that stuff. You're not going to do that if you think that all men are no good. If you keep telling yourself it's not possible, if you keep telling yourself that's for other people, or all these people are this or all these people are that, you're never going to have the relationship you wanted. You're never going to have the relationship that you believe you deserve. But if you believe you deserve it, then you better believe it's out there, because it's only out there for those that are going to go get it, those who get ready themselves, and those who speak positively and believe that they can have that thing, that relationship, that love that they've always wanted. Our 5th and final point is stop blaming everyone and take control of your life. If this is going to be the year where you have the love that you've always desired, have that special relationship that lasts till death do us part. If this is going to be your year, it's going to be because you decided to make change. It's going to be because you decided to implement the things that we talked about. It's going to be because you invested in yourself and you decided that this was going to be a new year for you. It's going to be because you started to show people that you were available and that you wanted this great relationship. It's going to be that you did all the steps that we talked about today. That's what's going to change your life. You have to make it up in your mind that it's nobody else's fault. You may have a horrible person that you used to be in a relationship with, and they may have treated you horribly. And I'm sorry to hear that. And if they mistreated you in any way, and if they've scarred you in any way, that's terrible. I feel for you. But that is not an excuse for you not to have what you want now. Today is the day. Today is the day to seek the healing you need. And if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. I said invest in yourself. So whether that's finding a coach, whether that's reading, whether that's getting counseling, go get counseling. There's nothing to be ashamed of. If you're ashamed to go get the help that you need, you may never have the life that you want. Don't let people people talk you out of getting what you need. It's your life and you need to take control. Stop blaming other people and say, today is my day because I made it my day. I chose it as my day. I stopped making excuses. I stopped saying next week, tomorrow, next month, next year. I stopped saying that stuff and I started saying, today's my day because today I'm taking control. Today I'm going to do what I have to do to have the relationship that I've always wanted and the relationship that I know I deserve. That's it. 5 tips for finding love this year. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for engaging with us. Please, again, subscribe. Please leave comments. Please continue to engage with us. You can also find a link to our website, my wife and I, at tyndaletraining.com. We have books. We have other information. There's plenty of things that you can find there that will help you continue this journey to having the happy, healthy relationship that you know and I know you deserve. Have a great day.